what people do, gentlemen.
Yeah, Papa. All right, hey, honey, we're about to start. Do you want to run to the bathroom real quick? Okay. You can finish that, honey. You can.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. I'll love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourself and each other while we do more of this blood break. Hi, Jimmy. So just please take care, and I'm gonna say good night. Hey, man. Oh, hey, Trauma.
Get out. Come on, man. Better? All right, buddy. Boy, did we have a weekend this weekend. It was the best Comic-Con I've ever gone to. It was more in line with pre-COVID Comic-Con, so I've been told. It was nice to not really be working full-time at a con and to be able to relax a little bit. And it was awesome to be part of Lee's special moment. What's going on, Steven? Hello, Prue. I got to meet some amazing people. Jimmy became good friends with a legendary Eisner artist and Eisner Award and Inkpot winning artist because he's so dang cool. Right, Mr. Olaf?
Welcome to my underground lair. You're just in time. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate you, man. 18 months. It's 2 babies. 2 of them. I have to do this first, honey. You can do that today.
Just talk to them.
I know I'm going to do my job. See, go sit and I'll call you when it's your time.
Okay, I'll say go sit. Go sit!
No. It was awesome. Melissa and Jim were sitting at a table, and Mr. Olaf came by and was talking to James about the use of the color wheel.
Awesome, he's actually never seen kids.
He's seen kids, honey. He has kids. So, just relax. Let me do my job. Please.
No, it's at Comic-Con.
Okay, great. What's going on, Don? So that was cool. And then when we went to Lee's panel, Mr. Olaf was the next panel guest. And in the middle of the thing just yells, James! And then shakes James's hand and starts talking to him, and everyone's around going, how does this legendary artist know Jimmy? And I'm like, it's Jimmy. He's just that cool. We got this thing. Some people are excited about. It's 1/5 of the way sold out already. Didn't take long. What up, Hellbolt? Hellbolt, I also read it as the One Ring to Rule them all. That was actually the first thing I said is I always wanted to rule them all. As somebody who loved Mallrats, ruling them all was exactly what I had in mind. What up, Scoobs? I got to hang out with Sam De La Rosa again. Klaus Janson, got to chat with him. Mr. Gist was an awesome cat to talk to. That is Humberto Ramos. Had a very long conversation with Mr. Walpole, who is a fantasy artist, and I'm a big fan of his work with R.A. Salvador and what he's done with the Drizzt Warden character. Franco is also signed. And, of course, his partner in crime, Art Balthazar. So definitely got some legends on this one. Very stoked to meet all these characters. Add that to the trophy. Then there's this thing. The One Ring to Rule them all. Three of these have already sold out of the 15. That is the one box to rule them all. That's what the final giveaway is going to be. And yeah, I need to get into the numbering. So, Mr. Edwards, you have to choose left or right. always go left. What's going on, Mr. Bean? Hello there. Carlos says bottom. Don, what number from the bottom? 1 through 8. Ladies and gentlemen, artist extraordinaire, Matt Bean. You need to follow him because you're about to see a bunch of his artwork. So I would highly recommend stopping what you're doing and following MB Works on, I believe, all platforms, as he's just awesome. He's just great is probably the best way to put it. He does the art, and it is the great. All right, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be number 1. And it begins. So each of these has original art, some MTG cards, and maybe something else. This is all larger format in comparison to sketch card sized. Look at that. Took the tape right off of it, number 13 did. And then we will do the randoming to determine order. And then we're going to rip open 3 of these immediately. Right? Must be a hot box that tape is melting. Seven times as always. Carlos, you got 12 and 6. Andrew, you got 4. What's going on, Mandala? How are you, my friend? Ladies and gentlemen, I got to spend some quality time with Mandala, and listen to me, and don't listen to what Lee Cozy says about Mandala. It's all false. Mandala is one of the nicest human beings to talk to, is a great conversationalist, especially when it comes to food, and all around great person to have in your vicinity. Appreciate you very much, Mandala, and thank you again for an awesome weekend. So, looky there. Look at that beautiful art. Looky what we got here. Oh, yeah. That is it. That is the goods. Packaged with care just hours ago. Assembled with love. Assembled with love. Now, Carlos, you and Andrew also are getting the super secret pre-order giveaway. 2 for Carlos, 1 for Andrew. And then there's one more box in here that will get another bonus. And we'll see who gets that when it opens. Now, Carlos. DCD Collects proudly presents The One Ring to Rule Them All. Original art by Paul Maitland, Matt Bean, and April, the Dragon Lady Solomon. 12 of 15 is your first box. Oh my. Now, this item right here, some of you have seen on television. We just thought it was cool. It may have been from somebody in the chat that knew eventually we would be doing a project like this. Shout out to the Edwards. It was fitting. Let's fix that focus. Magic the Gathering, Universes Beyond, Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth, Booster. And this box also got a very special, and these ones I will not open. These ones are standard. They are gold. I can't remember if it's ultra rare or whatever it is. These are sets that you find in each of the different runs. These are standard. I'm going to keep those sealed. But this right here I am going to open for you. Because even though we know the One Ring is gone, the 1 of 1 is gone, there are still numbered cards that garner a premium. There you go. 76 out of 81. A little art series. Gold signed card right there. Cast into the fire. Smite. Battle-scarred Goblin. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Fury of Orcs. March from the Black Gate. Gothmog, the Margal Lieutenant. Ooh, how about Gandalf, Friend of the Shire? Legendary Land, Barad-dûr. That's actually a really good playable card. The Horn of the Mark. Another good artifact. And a foil instant Entish, as well as a throwback. Look at that. Your throwback card is the Coalition Relic.
What's that?
It's a card.
Hold on. Magic the Gathering.
Yes, honey. It is Magic the Gathering. Go away. Honey, we talked about this.
You will call me?
Yes. See, you even already know the instructions I gave you, buddy. All right, he's very eager. Let's say hi to Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Come here and say hi.
Yeah.
He has been super eager to say hi to everybody. Jimmy, how was your Comic-Con?
Good.
Good? And did you meet some important people?
Yes.
Yeah. What's going on, Money Mitch? All right. So, Now that you got your camera time, can I finish this and then you can open your pack when we're done?
No.
No?
Just now.
No? Well, buddy, look it. I have to finish this. I have 3 boxes, and then you can open yours. So until then, finish watching Teen Titans. I'll call you over, okay? Is that a deal? It's the best deal you're going to get, so go get it.
And can I show them what it is?
Hey, look. Mandala said, I hope you and your parents were good at expelling the gold. Remember we ate gold?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mandala made us eat 24 karat gold.
She has her own account or something?
Yeah, he does.
She does.
Mandala's a he. You met him. Remember we had dinner?
I
Yes.
don't remember.
You don't. How do you not remember? It was the only night we went out.
I sure remember.
We had dinner at the nice place.
Wait, is he the
We
guy
had this-
that I met when I was a little baby?
Well, oh yeah, you did also meet him when you were a little baby too. You met him twice.
Okay.
Your memory's as bad as your father's.
Oh, yes.
Okay, go sit.
Oh, super. But can I just show them what this is?
Sure.
No.
Matt, do you have any kids? Are you gonna show them or no? Show them the camera up top.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Just go for it, Jim. Just do it, buddy. You do not. Oh, my buddy, you
Don't need one.
you live the good life, pal.
This.
Jimmy got a Panini Family Pack
This.
from his Happy Meal.
Now, this is not any type of card pack. It's a sticker card.
Oh, you want to open it and show him what's inside? You might as well. Carlos is already waiting. Go ahead, show him.
Can you?
Go ahead. Just stand to do it, baby.
Okay.
It's not going to take long.
Let's do this. That was. Don't.
Jimmy, just... They're going to look because it's on camera. Pookie.
Ooh, look at that. A little foil. And then another different type of one. Got a biker. And that. You know, some of you guys could probably have this here. Let me show you guys. Starting with this one. Starting with... Well, I didn't start with that, but it was the other one. This. When did a biker be a biker? So, when did a biker be a biker? And this. Also, this. So, I have an idea. I want to give someone this. Whoever. So, say this name, Uko. Well,
Jimmy,
that's a good name.
no unauthorized giveaways,
Okay,
honey.
hold on. I love giveaways.
I know you do.
I should have never opened it.
Well, you did, and it's open, and now you can go watch your Teen Titans so I can open the rest of Carlos's stuff.
No, this one's. I'm gonna keep this.
Okay. All right, Carlos. And finally, the original art. This is a Maitland. You may recognize this gentleman from most of the movies that pertain to The One Ring. Hello there. Take a look at Bilbo. Paul's work is always fun. And that's not all for our dear friend, Mr. Carlos. Because not only do I have another box of yours to open, I also have to have you choose your early bird giveaways. DCD Collects proudly presents The One Ring to Rule Them All. That's original art by Paul Maitland, Matt Bean, and April Solomon. 6 of 15. All right, Carlos. By the way, Carlos already told me the Balrog is his called shot, or Frodo, but I told him Frodo is part of the giveaway. So the Balrog is his called shot. I actually got that via text message earlier today. Carlos, are you sticking with Balrog? Yes. First and foremost, we got that pack. $41 out of $81 non-gold foil SIG. We got a basic island. Hithlane Knots. Willowwind. Grey Haven's Navigator. Nimrodel Watcher. Ooh, Arwen! There's a nice little legendary creature for you. Celeborn the Wise. More legendaries. Legendary Artifact, Mirror of Galadriel. What a legendary pack! Legolas! Legolas. Legolas. And we got a little full art, Foray of Orcs. Another legendary, Doors of Durin. Another legendary, Arwen, Mortal Queen. This is a hot pack in foil. That is a hugely playable card. Very good hit if you play the game. And your token creature is a human. But now the goodies. And I say that plural because although your first box, Mythic Rare Pull, it is. That's why it's loaded. April Solomon makes her appearance. Giant Spider. And how about this little nugget too? Fuel Beast. There you go. Hey, thanks, Scoops. And before we jump into Andrews, you got a decision to make. By the way, here's the giveaway. Shalob. Well, shalob to you too, Saporos. No, I know what you did there. I was just being ridiculous. All right, so these... he's a big camera. These were in the art decks. We bought 4 art decks purposefully for this reason right here. You can place the cards that are in this pack in here to make the full art. That is right there. So here are your choices. And you get 2 for your pre-order of 2. All right, we'll call this one 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which 2 would you like? It's okay. It's just the title screen. It's fine. 2 and 4. All right, there you go. No, buddy. It was fine where it was, honey. You were okay. All right, Andrew got 4. I don't think Andrew is here yet. Let me take a look. Nope, he's not here yet. And that's fine. So let's talk a little bit about some of the larger format hits you'll find in here. April absolutely killing it with Smaug. Matt Bean. I mean, no big deal. Just a whole lot of awesome. So if you're looking for some fantastic likenesses and amazing creativity, Mr. Bean's your guy. Speaking of crazy good, this is crazy good. The reflection in Elvish is amazing. I concur. And Mr. Maitland never disappoints. So those are the larger items, one from each of the main artists. There are packs in here as well. Most of these have been doubled up. There's a few that have only one piece of original art. Those got the bonus wax packs of the MTG cards, which were exclusive to these boxes. Only way to get those this one was This one was kind of challenging to put together. My knee-jerk reaction was to mix the artists so that you would have one of from two of the three artists. But so many of the artists made pieces that went together so well that it was very difficult to put this one together. Trevor brought it to the studio today and said, "Hey, I need your help." I looked at it, I was like, "All right, I can't do this right now. I can't. This is too difficult to team up. Let's put the pause button." So we stared at it for about an hour, and finally Trevor was like, "All right, we got to do it now. We got to figure it out." It took us, no exaggeration, probably 30 to 35 minutes just to figure out how we wanted to execute the pairings. And for those that weren't paired, which ones were going to stand alone and have bonus items added. This is one of the more difficult ones to put together, but one of the more fun when we got down to it. All of them being larger format as well, and the giveaway being a stunner, if I do say so myself. So yeah, that was today. I also have something else I want to show you. It is finally back from the graders. And I told you that this was not a 9/8. There was a little roughage on the one corner. And I would have been happy with anything above a 9/0. So, 9/9s are now very prevalent with CGC. 9/9s are the new 9/8s. So now 9/8 will have one minor flaw and allow it to be a 9/8, because 9/9s are the new 9/8s.
Wow.
Thank you. When you go to Comic-Con, whichever one is near you, you are going to see a massive number of 9/9s. Every table I went that had graded books now had a gaggle of 9/9s available. So 9/9 is the new 9/8. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. 9/8s were the benchmark for so long, they're not going to lose their luster. So I am very excited that that came back a 9/8. And honestly, 9/9, even though it is more prevalent, is still a bonus. So very stoked. I was expecting like a 9/4 due to the rough corner. And honestly, we didn't, this round, this was the first round we did a few months ago. We were pretty sure we didn't select pressing, because I recall Doug even saying, "Man, we forgot to press those." Except I was like, my scale goes to 11. But taking a look at this book looks like they may have pressed it accidentally anyway, because there were a couple of noticeable impurities on the cover, and they're gone. So, hey, I'm not going to complain. I am stoked. It's not leaving the PC anyway. I mean, let's be honest. This was one of Kai's early books. This is in my opinion, at 9.8, a multi-$1,000 book. Not that I would ever part with it. The likeness is unbelievable. So with that said, everybody that had their Kais from the last run, that paid to have theirs graded, was done by CGC, witnessed by CGC, and entered by CGC. We did a total of 14 Kai covers altogether at the Comic-Con. 14! And we did have all of them pressed and graded as well. So those we will have as soon as we get them back. But a very exciting time to be a Kai collector, as Kai has so many books with them now that when you type in your artist name, Kai pops right up. It's funny, when you type in Kai, it goes Kaiser and then Kai. So Brian Kaiser Tillman and Kai Lun Ku. So it was really cool to see two of my OG fave artists right there on the list next to each other. So, in addition to that, obviously everything behind me is for sale, except for this box. And There Will Be Blood is listed on the site. I believe we are working on another Father's Day one. Let me look.
Oh, Dad, can I show them mine?
Sure, Jim.
Sorry. I really lost part of my paper, but I did get the... Guys! How come there's only one? Why is there only one type of Ewok? Let's call the Ewoks. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Jump down, brother! Oh, well, it's dead. But look at this. We got Wicket, including Leia's given, known as Dr. Davis. Known as, now, guys, you know what this is? They're fuzzies, see? They're fuzzies. They're little fuzzies. And yes, Don, you were right. A scout trooper that in the movie, actually, so I got my first scout trooper.
Don knows his troopers.
Yes, I know what scout troopers are. But these are really cool. But that's also not cool. The Javelin. That is very...
Is that fuzzy?
Yeah, these are fuzzy.
It's so fuzzy.
You knew that they were fuzzy, but...
Jimmy, it's called a lead-in.
What's a lead-in?
I was leading you into talking about what it is.
Look how they did Wicket's mouth correctly. Thanks for... What does he mean?
Because you made him smile.
Okay, hold on.
Jimmy.
Let me show them what there was.
Go ahead, Jimmy Bean.
They had the captain that I have. Face them. And they also had a...
They are, Chef.
Yes, they are. Here, I'll even give you... a better review since how dark this is. Oh, that's better. That's finally better. The light isn't dimmed. The light is bright. Hold on.
Here, buddy. Hold on. I got you, honey. There you go.
Okay. The fuzzness, javelin. Also, let's do a war. Hey, look at that! Oh! Wee! Wait, hold on. Like the time when they... Wah! Psh! Guys, it came out this...
Okay, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Thank you for the movie and the director, not George Lucas. Not Jay.
not George Lucas. Not George Lucas. Got it.
Also, this is going to be for sale.
So that was a pre-made set. They were all the Ewoks were flocked. And you got all of the Ewoks they had available. There's like 3 or 4 flocked. That was a set. We did not get the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive one. He wanted that one. He gets what he wants. But when it comes to Comic-Con exclusives, we did get quite a few between the Breaker family and the DCD Collects family. One thing that you can expect in the future is right here in the other room. Let me grab it. No.
Anyways, I guess I'm the host now. Where is Jimmy Spoiler? Well, hello. I wish I could have my popcorn to throw it at you. But, tip at the hat, it ain't going to go through. So, I'm going to guys give you something. What did I put in here? Let me see. Hold on 1 second, guys. Aha! Well, I think this isn't great. After... Jimmy, do you have a rabbit hat? I'm hoping to. Jimmy Spoilers. Well, hello there! A little something whopping. A little ornament. Super cool. Yet super nice. Apparently so little, but yet so feist. This is what I call. Is it kangaroo? Hold on. What did you say? Nah. It is a ornament sand people. Why, you may be asking? It's not a kangaroo. It's sand people. So, let me just go get, well, someone, and don't tell anyone. So, I'm just gonna go back to I'm his sidekick, Dr. Spoiler. Tip at the hat. You guys are going to enjoy.
Where did you come from? Who was that? I have no idea who that was. Some strange little popcorn kid in a hat. So this was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. They made 3,500 of these. I was able to snag 2 of them. That was my limit. 2. So we do have 2 for future products. Cad Bane, yep, that was. They did not have Cad Bane there, but they did have a Darth Vader that was not available yet. That was pretty dope. The Sand People was the only one that they had available. That was the exclusive. Everything else was order online. Because I was not working the full con, I was actually able to shop for myself and get some of the exclusives. This year, Mondo's selections of posters were not as good as previous years. There was one amazing one, a Jim Lee cover of X-Men that sold out instantly. We couldn't even get one. But they worked with Peanuts and Chuck Schulz, and they brought 2. One was exclusive to the con that featured Charlie Brown and Snoopy. The other one was exclusive online. That was Charlie Brown and the Kite in a Tree. Mrs. the Breaker and I were able to get one of each for ourselves. We were limited to one of each. We could not get more than one. And by the time we had been there on Saturday morning, everything good was already sold out. If you're going to be hunting Mondo, you got to be there the whole con. And you have to be ready to be there at 9:30 when they're handing out the bracelets. Yeah, Cad Bane's October. I can actually show you. I can get you a link. Ewok Village, and all of the Ewoks come flocked. So happy that pop-up wasn't bad, or I would have been in a lot of trouble. October 12th is Don's wedding anniversary. There you go. So we were able to get both of those. We found another poster maker. I don't remember their name. Terrible of me. But we have shopped at their stuff before DCD Collects has. And they have unbelievable posters that are to the level of Mondo. Had a great conversation with the gentleman. Actually invited me to a party they're having where they're launching a Godzilla Kaiju event where it's all posters and memorabilia exclusive for Godzilla and the other Kaiju. So I may be in LA at the opening night of that as a guest. Made by Mutant.
Sorry guys, I just came by after lunch and for some reason I heard some noises. Go loud. What was that? What was that, Daddy?
Great, Jimmy. that was them. I don't recognize any of the posters they have. It could be. I mean, you were also there. Yeah, I don't recognize any of the posters on their website as ones that they had available. You take a look at their Instagram.
We should have bought a controller.
James, I tried, honey.
That's okay, Dad.
I tried.
You're doing a great job, Dad.
Oh, thank you, honey. But I need you to stop reminding me daily of my failures. No, it was definitely not mutant. Definitely not mutant. Nope, it was not them. It was another company. I gotta find it. Although I do like his Fallout poster. But it's another company that does high-end posters. We got a really dope Princess Leia. And we got a Fallout style poster. See if I can find it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it. I'd have to go look to see. I'd have to go look at it. Probably do an image search. I have the guy's business card. I didn't bring it with me to work. I shoulda. All right, I'll have it tomorrow. I don't see it. What's going on, Kyle? How are you? The con was star-studded. Keanu Reeves was there. Keanu Reeves won an Inkpot Award from San Diego Comic-Con. He stopped by to play the new Berserker pinball machine. Not Berserker. John Wick pinball machine, which I also got to flip the paddles a few times on. It is awesome. I did not get to play the one that he played. I played the one next to him. But Keanu was there. Yep, I played it too. Harrison Ford was there. Obviously, the big Downey announcement happened on Saturday. We left before that because I was not going to fight a crowd with a little kid. Who else was there? A lot of people. The entire cast of Fantastic Four was there. The cast of Thunderbolts was there. It was back to what I think. I thought it was great. It's a very busy board. Let me tell you that. It's definitely very busy. I definitely enjoy going to the con more than working the con, of course. And I am glad that we didn't do this one, because there was a lot to go through. Had about a 25-minute conversation with Sam De La Rosa, who is an amazing guy. Had a very long conversation with E.M. Gist, who Stephen Maddie know. Had a great conversation with Mr. Walpole, who we talked fantasy lore. We talked about books and writing. He was thrilled that his Drizzt was used for the cover of Tao of Drizzt. And we really just had a one-on-one conversation about the lore. I bought a canvas poster from him that he signed and dedicated to me. I'm at a place in collecting where I'm not going to resell most of my stuff. There are items that are not going to leave my collection. And those items that I never plan on selling, I have the artists write my name on. I want everyone to know that I sat and talked with the artists, hung out with them, and this was begotten for myself. And I will tell you, they love personalizing them, because they know you're not flipping. You're getting it for yourself. You're getting it because you love it. And all of these signers that I asked, hey, would you mind putting 2 DC? Because this is for me and I'm not getting rid of it. Big smiles on each of their faces, and they were more than happy to write 2 DC on it. And they appreciate you, the collector. I gather more than you, the flipper. So plenty of smiles happened when I said, hey, could you make it out to me? I'm DC. Yeah. Drinking the last can of Anheuser-Busch water. I love it. So, you mean Corpus Christi municipal water? Is that what that is, Councilman Chef? Is that Corpus Christi municipal? Where is your Anheuser-Busch? Where's your facility? Because it's gonna. Oh no, I saw it. I just didn't see. I don't remember where your plant was. I saw the sixer of water. During catastrophes, they turn off the brewing and they pump their cans full of their municipal water. So, I couldn't remember if yours was in Corpus or not. Ooh, excuse me. Just outside of Houston. Yeah. I knew we had one. I knew there was somewhere around Houston. I couldn't remember if it was Houston or if it was um, if it was Corpus or Houston. By the way, if somebody's looking to pick up a Kai, Dangle has the original Maul, that Darth Maul, that Kai did on the wood, and he has dropped it down to only 1,200. I can tell you right now, if you go to Kai's website and you look up the sizes that he paints, that mall is a good deal at $1,200. Just saying. It's right off the 610? Okay. I knew I drove past it on my way to Florida. I have driven from Buffalo to Orlando, Buffalo to Indiana, Indiana to Houston, Houston to Orlando, Orlando back to Buffalo, and then Buffalo to Los Angeles. I have driven everywhere in the United States, it feels like. There you go, Scoops. 2 good pieces of news right there. Corpus Christi sounds like a Harry Potter spell, and I don't want to know about. Corpus Christi is the chapter of the book, the spell book, that you can find the spell Crystallis Methyllist, which is an energy spell. Crystallis Methyllus is a speed spell that gives you about 60 seconds of infinite running without fatigue, but once the spell expires, you sleep for a day and a half. That's the spell you find in the Corpus Christi chapter of the spell book. But you lose your teeth. If you cast the spell more than 5 times, you lose all your teeth. That's true money, Mitch. That's what happens. I've seen it too often myself. Chef knows. Chef gets it. Chef understands. One of the back in the day before the internet was the internet, you would go to the arrest sections of the newspaper and you would read the ridiculousness. The police blotter pages. They used to print the police blotter. And when we lived in Buffalo, you would look up the Niagara Falls police blotter if you wanted to chuckle. In Florida, you just look up any police blotter because the entire state of Florida is hilarious. But if you lived in the Houston area, you would look up the Corpus Christi blotter, police blotter, and you would get your chuckles from there. That's what happened to the USS City of Corpus Christi. All of its teeth fell out? But those police blotters were the, wow, I can't believe somebody did that. There was a radio show duo host duo, back in the day on 97 Rock, Shred and Reagan. Now they're on a different channel now, I believe. Or maybe it was 103.3. I don't remember. It was one of the two. They might have gone to the other, is why I'm remembering both. But they used to have, on Mondays, they would read the Niagara Falls Police Blotter. Every Monday, it would be funny enough from all the weekend arrests to actually have a segment of their show consistently every single week of the year. It ran out of steam? Ha ha! What you eating? Cheetos? Nice. Don't touch anything. Because you've got cheesy fingers. Look at fingers. Look at those fingers. Jimmy's eating Cheetos. Let me see those fingers, Jimmy. What do you mean, Let me see those fingers. Oh, it ain't easy being cheesy, is it?
It's a Cheetos thing.
Yeah, well, you're definitely not opening any cards right now, Mr. Cheese.
I will wash my hands, Daddy.
Where are you going to go wash your hands? The bathroom's locked, and I'm working. Oh, you turd. All right. Yeah. Now you got licky yucky fingers that are covered in spit. Nobody wants your spit on their food. Do I display my collectibles or do I pack them away? I pack them away because we live in a shoebox. We have a big, beautiful house in New York, but because we don't live in New York, somebody else lives in our house. And our apartment is too small. I have some original artwork on the walls. But only a fraction of the artwork that we own. I have 4 or 5 Mondo posters that need to be framed to go on the wall. But again, not enough wall space to do so.
Dad, you know what I'm thinking about?
What?
Me playing Tom and Jerry, but my imagination.
Okay.
Yeah, let me do my Tom.
You do that. Let me continue working. As far as getting a house in California, sadly, either Mrs. the Breaker or I would have to die, and we would have to collect the inheritance of the opposing person for us to be able to afford a house in California. So, thankfully, I mean, my days are ticking, so maybe in like 15 years, Mrs. the Breaker will be able to afford a house here. But until one of us knock off, it's not happening. We're actually going to be going home soon. I'm about to call last call for the day, and then we're going to see if no, it's orange. And then we're going to see if Andrew's here, and if Andrew's not here, we're going to go. Okay.
Okay. If it's 3, can I have that?
No. No. Jimmy, listen, you're spoiled. We give you everything. Yeah, I know. We give you everything you want. We very rarely say no. But you can't have this. It's not yours.
Look at this one.
I see how beautiful you are. I know. You're beautiful, but you can't have what's other people's stuff.
Get out the way.
No, I'm not getting out the way. Don't touch
Get
me with cheesy fingers. You're really touching my white shirt with your cheesy fingers. You're definitely not getting the ring now.
Okay.
Oy vey.
Please, Daddy,
What up, nerd? What up, Pando?
Please, Daddy. Come on, kid, hold on.
Yeah, he opened that pack earlier today. Pando? Let me know if any more Spawn or Deadpool you would like to trade. I don't think I have any more Spawn or Deadpool that are not signed by McFarlane. And I'm not getting rid of any of the McFarlane stuff. Nerd, it was awesome to see you. Nerd's new cosplay is so good. Costume designers have asked him about it. True story. I was reading an article that it has become more common for first-time starter homes here in California to go for 1 million plus. That is, no, it's accurate. It is. Yeah. Starter home is going to be close to $1 million or over. We found houses. If you want a 1,300 square foot home in a 110 degree median temperature area, that is a single floor, 3-bedroom, you're starting at $350,000, and you are living in the middle of nowhere, basically a reconditioned desert plot. So $350 is how you are limping in to a home, and that would be about an hour and a half commute to LA. To put that into perspective, Mrs. the Breaker and I have a 3,000 square foot home in Lockport that is made of solid stone, and it was less than 200,000 for 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms.
I mean, can't you do like the little edit of a picture and just let's say be right back and then I can wash my hands and I get out the ring?
You're not opening anything, and no, you wash your hands when you're done. Because there's nothing for you to open, honey.
No, where's the ring in any of those boxes?
It's in one of the boxes, honey, so you're not getting it. You're not getting it, honey. Look at me, honey. You're not getting it, sweetheart, okay? It's not for you, sweetheart. It's for work.
If I can have the ring.
No.
Take.
No.
This is the worst day of my life.
No, you haven't had the worst day of your life yet, buddy.
Right now.
Nope, that's a fallacy.
Now.
Fatherhood is wonderful. Papi Chulo. Why don't you put your shoes on? You don't want to put your shoes on? Okay. Stream went wonky, no sound. Awesome. All right, how about now? So here's the crazy part. The crazy part is so the audio works. The audio actually works. But it says it doesn't work. That is very weird. It says I have audio, but it doesn't go through. ¿Qué pasó?
I finally have my shoes on. What do you want me to do for you?
Nothing. I just want you to get ready.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.